Hey everybody, it is Ben from Family Fulfillment Project. Today is What's for Dinner Wednesday. And it is yours truly tonight making dinner, so let's get to it. Alright, so today Becca is out having dinner with some friends, so it is yours truly making dinner tonight. I got my little helper by my side here, and we're gonna make some meatloaf, so let's get started. First, just before I forget, I am going to line the pan real quick. We are going to start with putting our 1.5 pounds of ground beef into a mixing bowl. Okay, so we just need to mince up our garlic really nice and small. And we're gonna chop up our onion. Got our onion. Okay, so we've got our ground beef, we got our garlic, we've got our onion, we've got our salt, we've got some black pepper, this might gross some people out, but this is actually the preferred way to mix your meatloaf, is with your hands. So don't be afraid to get in there and get a little dirty.
Can I put that in?
Alright, so now we're going to add the Worcestershire sauce. Sure, buddy. Very nice. Whoa!
Whoa.
There you go.
Whoa, that was
Very nice. Do 2 eggs. Wes, you gonna crack the eggs?
Yeah.
Come here.
I did it.
Okay, so we added the breadcrumbs and the eggs and the almond milk.
Can I smell
Now we need to mix it together. You're supposed to mix this one around with your hands. Okay, now we're just gonna do a little bit of finely chopped parsley and celery as well. Okay, so I have my mixture all put together, so I'm gonna put that into the loaf pan, and then we'll make our topping. Put the topping on and get it in the oven. You may want to get the oven preheated to 350 while we're waiting. So let's get this thing into the pan. What I like to do before you put the mixture in is just drizzle a little bit of brown sugar on the bottom. Just a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of Worcestershire and some ketchup. And this is not an exact science whatsoever. Just kind of a little mixture. This is basically what the sauce is on the top is, but I like to put a little bit on the bottom as well to kind of help it get some of that extra moisture. All right, so we're gonna put our meat mixture into the pan now. And then we're just gonna flatten it out a little bit. All right, so now we have our meat mixture ready to go. We're just gonna make the topping, add that on, and then throw it in the oven. All right, so there's our sauce ready to go. Some people like to wait until the last like 15 minutes or so to put the sauce on just to kind of get it warm. I like to put it on before I put anything in the oven, let it bake pretty much the entire time. It kind of gets a little bit of like burnt, crispy ends on the top, and I kind of like that. So do whatever works best for you, but we're gonna put this on before we put it in the oven. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, while we were waiting, I made an extra batch just because I had extra beef that was already thawed, so I figured why not? Don't let it go to waste. So just put those in the oven. They have to sit there for about an hour, so make sure you give yourself plenty of time, which I didn't, so the kids are probably gonna be revolting by the time this is done, but that's it. So it definitely wasn't the prettiest display putting this together, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. And the good thing about this meatloaf is that the kids pretty much all love it. So we'll see you in about an hour when it's time to take that out of the oven. Okay, so I totally underestimated how long this was gonna take, and it is well past the kids' bedtime, so they ended up just eating some oatmeal, and I'm taking the food out of the oven just before I put them down to bed. This has been a total jumbled up crazy video. That's just the way that it happened. Becca's out having fun tonight, so the kids are all just kind of running wild and being crazy. So definitely not a clean cut, well put together meal, but I think it'll taste really good, and that's really all that matters. So let's take this thing out of the oven.
I found where we were.
Back up. All right. Ooh, that looks tasty.
Last weekend.
So does that. So we're all done. You can see on here how the sauce is kind of burnt onto the top a little bit. I really like it like that. It makes it a little bit more like sticky, and the juices kind of get into the meat a little bit better. So, you know, some people like to just put it on at the end, like I said before, and just let it kind of heat up but still be really saucy. So to each his own, but we are done. This has been a ridiculously crazy What's for Dinner Wednesday. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is just one of the many things that we do every week. We're the Family Fulfillment Project. My name is Ben, signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow.